Hi, and welcome to the channel if you're new. Now, I like riding my bike, and I also happen to live in Atlanta. And when I tell people this, I get some interesting response. Oh my God, you ride a bike in Atlanta? That must be so dangerous. No one here knows how to drive. That was me doing that voice, by the way. So, is it actually that bad here? Well, today I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna ride around ATL, and I'm gonna judge how safe it is to actually cycle here. However, I'm not gonna start here. I'm gonna start here. Home of the Atlanta Braves, the local American cricket team, or baseball, whatever you call that catch and throw game here in the US. Anyway, the reason for starting here, it means that I'm not actually in Atlanta right now, and I have to ride my way in. Let me explain. Yeah, for some strange reason, the team that is actually named after the local city doesn't actually play in that city. Apparently, like 7 or 8 years ago, the team moved out from central Atlanta all the way out here to the outskirts of, I guess, Vinings area or Cumberland, whatever this is called. If any of the locals know why they did that, leave me a comment and I'd like to actually know. So the plan is to leave the Braves Stadium area and head towards Buckhead. We're also going to be using a scale rating on how safe or sketchy a certain area is. The classification for this is going to be how safe the road is for like space for me, how scenic it is, how many cars are on the road, is there a cycle lane, all these weird things I'm going to make up on the spot basically. So I'll keep you updated with that as well. We can cry when it's over. Pretty scenic. Though one of the things I had a bit of a shock with when I moved to Atlanta is I thought the south was flat. It is in the south, not Atlanta. That definitely has hills. So we've made it to Piedmont Park, about to hit the BeltLine. I'm gonna give that last road a like 5 out of 10. The reason is the first section was actually pretty good, but that last bit, that main road, death. I had one car pull out in front of me, not a good start. So Piedmont Park is a closed park, a little bit like Central Park in New York. It is basically in the heart of the city. It's a good place to run, ride your bike, work out, play football. Anyway, we're gonna hit the BeltLine and see what that is like, but it is a Sunday out of context, about midday. It's getting a little bit busier. Right, I'm gonna give Piedmont Park and the BeltLine an 8 out of 10. The reason it's not getting 10 out of 10, I know it's a dedicated cycling area. It is super safe, there are no cars. However, me cycling through the BeltLine feels unsafe. I am way quicker than everybody, so it's kind of sketchy. Also, it's probably not the best place to try to get training right in, but it's definitely safe. If you live down here to get to the shops and stuff, or the pub, great. But there was a valid reason why I wanted to come down here to the BeltLine. Is I do need to go to the candy shop to pick up something. So let's do that quickly. I need a few more subscribers before I afford that, so subscribe below. Alright, chores have been ran. Okay, let's carry on with this route. The next place I'm gonna hit is downtown. Because if you're in town, you gotta go downtown, right, baby? Let's go. Dude, can I just get the chocolate blackout cake, please, mate? Right, we've acquired coffee. We got a donut. We're gonna hit downtown next, after we enjoy this, to see what those roads are like. I did forget to say, if you are a car driver who hates cyclists, just leave a comment below how much you want me to get off your road and hope that I get hit by a car. You see, it is an interesting topic of debate. Like generally you see a cyclist go through a red for our own safety. We don't want to hang around red lights or stop signs. We're slow to get going. So we just want to keep on rolling, keep the momentum. Like I'm gonna go through a red if I can clearly see there's no one coming. I've got 360-degree vision. But what the car driver sees is just us rolling through a red, going like, oh, they're not abiding the laws. When, mate, car drivers break the law all the time. No one uses their turn signal. Solid white lines don't mean anything. Everyone speeds, but God forbid someone on a tiny little bicycle rolls a red light and everyone has to lose their mind about it. We are by the Mercedes Stadium, which I think might be sponsored by Mercedes. There's just some small clues. Anyway, so we've made it downtown, and to be honest, it's been pretty safe for so far. There's been cycle lanes, there's been traffic, but it's been pretty eventless. But what if you actually want to get like a training session in, like a training ride where you don't want to be worrying about traffic lights, stop signs, stop and go, you just want to keep consistent power? Well, there is one location here in Atlanta that is super popular, which is Stone Mountain. So that's the next challenge. We're going to try to see if we can leave downtown and get to Stone Mountain. Well, if you made it this far in the video, I think you should subscribe. If I had $1 for every red light I've just hit since I left downtown, I'll be able to afford that specialized bike. It's been a lot of red lights. I'm actually pretty amazed how many people I'm seeing are out cycling. People using a bike to get around. It's awesome to see. I think Atlanta's really evolving like that. I just realised I'm going past a historic location here. It's the original Waffle House. If anyone doesn't like Waffle House, you're a maniac. So far, this is the best route. Alright, testing, I just dropped my phone. I think we're good. Maybe we sound like a robot.
I'm sure Apple's warranty is really good.
So we are at Stone Mountain. Now, I'll tell you why this is a iconic route. And if you're in the Atlanta area and you cycle, this is definitely one place you need to come to. Basically, it's a loop around the actual mountain itself. It's about 10 miles, depending on which option you choose. And the cars here, they have to pay to get in. It's free if you're cycling, obviously. It's just awesome. So for training, trying to get some intervals in, some sprints, this place is banging. A couple of hills, everyone likes a good hill. And the car's pretty chilled. So we'll do a loop and we'll catch up with you guys again. Right, made it to the final destination. We're at the mountain, or mountain, rock, hill. Why is it here? It makes no sense. It doesn't really blend into like the scenery here. It just like sticks out like a sore thumb. I've got a theory, it's one of three things. One, it's either man-made. Two, aliens. Or three, FedEx that failed to deliver where it's supposed to go. Right, we're almost done. There's just one more important stop I need to do. Can I just get a cappuccino, please, mate? So, is Atlanta safe? Yes, I think so. Obviously, yes, it depends where you're gonna ride. Every city has bad roads that are tight with lots of potholes, with lots of traffic. But overall, if you plan your ride, Atlanta is pretty safe. I feel like it has a reputation that just doesn't really show when you actually live here. However, most cycling route planners are really good these days at taking you down popular routes that other people have already cycled. So use them to plan your routes. Like, it will make your life so much easier. Woo, sun's out. Oh my God. This is February here. This is crazy. So overall, I'm gonna give Atlanta a 6 out of 10. The reason is, it's not the worst city in the world, it's definitely not the best. However, if you plan your route, it's pretty safe here. Just don't rely on Google because it might take you on a random highway somewhere. Now, if you want me to do something a little bit more risky next time, maybe ride Atlanta at night, or if your city is a lot more dangerous for cycling than Atlanta, let me know in the comments below. Maybe your brilliant idea is gonna be my next stupid one. Anyway, I've got another 20 miles to get home, so I'm gonna get crack-a-lacking and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Turns out I need to take the camera with me.